and welcome to Third Wheel. We're your hosts. I'm Michael Kalish.
I'm Charlie Kalish.
And we're here today to talk to you about what to do once you bought a cheese at the store and got it home. So, Charlie, what do? I just bought a camembert and brought it home. How do I take care of it?
First thing I would do is eat it. I mean, if it's ripe, it's ready to go.
Wait a second. I bought it home. Maybe we can just share it.
Well, all right, we could share it. As long as we wore the same sweater. Okay. Well, so the first thing I would do is I would eat it right away, because if it's ripe, it's ready to go. You know, that cheese isn't going to get any better. You could prolong its life by putting it in the fridge, but it's not going to get any better. If it's a fresh camembert, you might want to ripen it up a bit.
Okay, how do you do that?
Well, what you could do is you could store it in a cool place, like in a pantry.
Right.
Put something around it, maybe like a screen, to make sure that no, insects or flies are going to get to it, and then turn it every day until it gets the right suppleness.
Yeah, I like to see that once I press it with my fingers, I can feel it gives a little bit, kind of like my eye. So you should touch your eye, or you could use a little webbing between your pointer finger and your thumb. That works too, and that's typically when a camembert is ripe to eat.
Yeah.
So what about other cheeses? So how do I wrap a cheese? And I have a party on Friday night. I buy it on Wednesday.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's say, you have a party on Friday night, and you need to hold on to that camembert for a little while, and it's ripe and ready to go. What you want to do is take it out of the plastic wrap, because you want it to be able to breathe. Wrap it up in some wax paper, and then put it in the fridge.
Okay. Where in the fridge? Because I know the cooling of a refrigerator removes moisture, and if I expose cheese to that for too long, it can dry out.
Yeah. Well, ideally you'd put it in its own drawer, but you have to be careful about doing this, because if you put it, let's say, in the vegetable drawer, well, you're going to take it out on Friday night and then serve it to your friends.
And it smells like onions.
It's going to taste like onions or something like that, because cheeses are really sensitive, especially high moisture cheeses like camembert, and they'll pick up the aromas of other stuff that's around with it. So that's a perfect way to ruin a perfectly good cheese.
Okay, so I guess there's one is to remove the plastic wrap and cover it with wax paper, so you protect it from drying out, but also let it breathe a little bit. 2 is maybe find a drawer and dedicate it to cheese. And 3 is, if it's really fresh, find maybe a pantry, screen it up, and take care of it until it's nice and supple and ready to eat.
And then 4, if we're talking in ascending orders of importance, eat that thing right when you bring it home.
Right.
And I guess our sort of, I was going to say our mantra, but I guess it's more like a maxim really, is buy less, eat it more often. So that way that when you get cheese, you're guaranteed that it's going to be fresh and it's going to be delicious, and you won't have it sitting around and risking going bad in the refrigerator.
Okay, sounds good. Well, if there are any other questions, throw them out there, and we'll respond to them in our next episode.
Yeah, post it on our Facebook wall, Third Wheel Cheese, or hit us up on Twitter, Third Wheel Cheese. That's with 3RD Cheese. Wheel cheese. Third Wheel Cheese.
Great.